I've had a number of questions from members asking if it would be possible to set up an affiliate site for Amazon and actually show a number of listings either on a page or on a post without using any expensive software. And yes, indeed, it's very simple to do. It's a little bit tedious, but it's simple to do, and show in this video I'm going to walk you through the process. What you're looking at here is setting up individual products for the Kreg Pocket Screw Jig on a page. Now you can do exactly the same thing by setting up a series of posts and then having those appear as individual posts. We'll walk through both processes. But first of all, let's find out how we get the images and how we get the text and the link. Now, we've talked about getting images from Amazon before. All you do is go to Amazon, go to the niche you're searching for or the product you're searching for, and then I like to use these images just as they are because they're about 115 pixels square, which is pretty much an ideal size, but you can adjust that. So it's simply a matter of right-clicking, click on Save Image As, and then save the image to someplace on your computer. Now what I like to do is set up a folder. I've got a work folder I set these up in, and I name them. In other words, this might be Pocket 1, and then the next one would be Pocket 2, Pocket 3, Pocket 4. So I go in here and get the images that I need before I do anything else. And at the same time, when I get the image, I name this Pocket 1, then I will click on the link at the top and go up to the gray bar across the top where it says link to this page. Click on that, and when that opens, I click on text only, basic display, and then I can scroll down and copy the actual link to that page. So I'm going to set this up now where when someone clicks on that image, it's going to bring them right back to this exact page. So the nice thing about this, doing it this way, is it doesn't matter if Amazon changes the prices or if it changes some portion of the ad. This will always bring it back to the current page for this particular item. And now I'll open up a notepad and start pasting in these links so that I'll have them before I start putting my pages together. Now here on this notepad, you can see that I've got the information I need. I know that I've got an image called Pocket 1, and this is the link that will take me directly to it. Okay, so now all I need to do is go about setting up either a post or a page and putting this information in. So let's set up post first. So what I need before I set up this first post is I need just the link. If I paste all of this into the page, it's actually going to give me a direct link to the page. But I want to link, first of all, just the image. So I'm going to copy just the link, everything in between this quotation mark right here and this quotation mark. I'll save that, and now I'll go to my site and begin setting up a post. Now back in the dashboard of the blog, just above the worksheet here, I'll click on the little add an image icon, and it's going to ask me to search for the files. So now I'll go to that folder where I've saved these, and I'll click on the first one, which is Pocket 1, hopefully. Now I've got to fill in some information. You always want to put in an alternate text, and the reason for that is search engines can't read images. So you want to give them some text that gives you a little more SEO advantage. I don't bother with a caption or a description. Now this link for sure has to be changed because this is the link to where the image is out on my computer, and of course that's useless. So what I'm going to paste in here now is that link that I copied from my notepad, which is a partial link from Amazon. And then I'm going to click the radio button for left and full size, which is 115 by 115. Now, while you've got these images in Paint, you can downsize them if you want a little bit smaller, a little bit bigger. It's very easy to adjust the size. And then I click on Insert in the Post. Now the next thing I'll do is come back here to the Notepad page where I've got all the links, and right here within this link is actually the title of that particular product. So I'll copy that and go back to the post and paste in the title. Now next I'd like to have some text to put in here to go along with this, so I'm going to go back to Notepad one more time, and again I'm going to copy that same link that I had a minute ago, because using that now I can get back to the exact page and where this image came from, and at the same time I can confirm that I'm on the right page, and it will allow me to scroll down and find some text to put on. So I can number of things I can do here. I can go down and possibly copy this information, technical details, and use that as the information. I could go here and copy a paragraph out of here. I could take a little bit out of this Amazon description. The best situation is to take any of this information you choose to use, but rewrite it a little bit so that it's more unique. Okay, you don't have to do that, but it'll help you with your SEO if you make it a little more unique. So anyway, I copy some information. Let's say that I'm going to use this paragraph right here, and now I can go back to my dashboard, and I'm going to just simply paste that information in down below the image. And now all I have to do is save this, and we should be in pretty good shape. Okay, so that's all there is to setting up a post. Now what you can do is set up each one of these as a separate post, and then you don't have to make any changes. Let's go down, and I'm not going to save this because I've already got this on the site, but now if you go down here and click on settings and then go to reading, if you set your site up so that your latest posts show, then when someone comes to your site, they're going to see a listing of 5 to 15, depending how you set it up, of your latest post. And let's take a look at that. Go back out to the site, and what we're looking at here when someone arrives is the latest post. So the more of these I add, the more that will be added to it. Now what I really like to do, my particular favorite way of doing this, is to add these as a page, and I think that is this page right here where I've added them as a page. And think about this for a minute. Now I can have a page for the Kreg pocket screw jig. Now I could have another page for another model. Maybe General Manufacturers has a pocket screw jig. Maybe I want a page for just Kreg accessories, the screws and the drills, that type of thing. And then, because people use hand drills, why wouldn't I want to have a page on hand drills? And on that page I could list 5 or 6 of the various hand drills from over at Amazon. See where I can go with this? And then maybe I want to have a page for table saws, and maybe a page for hand tools. And so I could take a site and have a complete site set up with page after page of these items all on here and all set up. And now you see the way it works, because I set it up so that the image is a hyperlink. If they click on the image, what people like to do, that'll take them to the page. In addition to that, I've got some text here that I copied, and down below that, because I pasted in the full link down here, and I probably didn't do that. Now let's go back and show you how I'm going to paste in the full link so that it gives me this link down at the bottom. Got ahead of myself a little bit. What I would do, of course, before I save that post, is I would come back and copy the full link, and then go back and log back into the dashboard. And just underneath the text that I put in there, I would paste in that entire piece of code. Back out to the site, we'll find out that we have the image, we've got the text. Take a look. So I've already got it here. So you see I've got, that's the link down below. and it actually puts the name of what it is. Okay, now when I click this up, so that's as simple as it gets. Now let's assume that you want to make the page instead of individual post. Here's how we do that. You do this basically the same way as making post, except you do it in a different sequence. Okay, I would do the same thing to get the image in it. This is the image. Alright, and then I'd go get the product description, whatever I'm going to put in, and put that in. That's this portion here. And then I would paste in the entire link, just like I did in the post. Okay, that gives me the first item on the page. And then I would put in a little HTML code to give me an open space, just a matter of a capital BR in brackets. And then I'd go to the second one. I'd go back up, I'd get my cursor blinking right here, I'd go back up and click on the image icon, get the image set up, I'd go back over to Amazon and get the text, and then I would paste in the entire link, and then another space, and so on and so forth, and put as many on that page as I want to. And so that's all there is to it. So hopefully this will help you to build some profitable Amazon sites without spending money on expensive software.